Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story about a man who loved the road. Perhaps too much. I knew every station platform, every corner cafe light, every city with a different skyline, every train that left at night. I learned to smile while saying goodbye, learned to travel without weight, learned to tell myself, keep moving, before it became too late. People called me independent, called me free, and called me brave, but nobody asked the obvious. What if I never stayed? What if he never stayed? I carried maps like they were answers, carried stories half complete. Every destination reached became another reason to leave. Then one evening in a crowded room, someone looked and simply said, "You don't act like someone traveling, you act like someone running." And suddenly, the room got quieter than any highway I'd ever known. I'm the man who never stayed, always 1 foot out the door. Every promise had an ending, every room became before. I'm the man who never stayed until the music changed key. And somewhere in the middle, I realized the one leaving was me. The one leaving was me. You spoke about ordinary evenings like they belonged in songs. Sunday mornings, open windows, and staying wasn't wrong. You asked, what's so frightening about being remembered? I laughed, because nobody had ever asked me that. The piano danced beneath the silence, the bass kept walking slow, and suddenly every road I'd taken had nowhere left to go. I thought movement meant becoming, I thought distance meant alive. But roads don't clap when curtains close, roads don't ask if you survive. People do. And maybe after all these years, I finally wanted to be seen. I'm the man who never stayed, but tonight I changed the line. No more exits in my pocket, no more racing against time. I'm the man who never stayed, but the story changed somehow, because for the very first time, I am here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, for years, I thought the road was freedom. Turns out, it was the stage, and this was home. guitar opens with gentle and it feels. Piano lands softly beneath the notes. Bass moves like slow breathing. The room feels larger than before. Funny how some places remember you more than you remember them. I spent years driving through sunsets like they owed me something new. Every town became a photograph before I ever knew the view. I learned to leave without explaining, learned to travel light and fast, like staying anywhere too long would make the feeling last. I kept old ticket stubs and receipts inside the glove box of my life, thinking motion meant direction, thinking movement meant life. Then one evening you said quietly, you don't look like you're going anymore. I laughed because I didn't know what someone like me was supposed to do. If leaving stopped working, I was only passing through. Every city, every room, every promise, every summer, every late night afternoon. I was only passing through until I looked and found you there. And suddenly I wanted to stay long enough to care. Stay long enough to care. You never asked about my old roads, I never counted where I'd been. You just made ordinary moments feel bigger than they'd been. You said, maybe home isn't permanent, maybe it's temporary, and that's enough. I smiled, because nobody had ever made temporary sound beautiful. The guitar opened into chords, the organ warmed the empty space, and somehow all the roads behind me stopped asking to be chased. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace isn't control. Maybe I kept moving because stillness asked too much. I was only passing through every city, every room, every promise, every summer, every late night afternoon. I was only passing through until I looked and found you there. And suddenly I wanted to stay long enough to care. Stay long enough to care. Electric guitar rises slowly, warm overdrive and soft delay. The melody stretches upward like evening becoming memory. I thought the road would keep me safe, because roads don't ask for anything, but roads don't hold your hand. Roads don't remember your stories, roads don't leave the light on. People do, and maybe that's what I've been missing. I was only passing through until the night became a place, until somebody looked at me and didn't need me to change. I was only passing through, but now these old wheels feel new. And after every road I follow, I finally something worth coming back to. Coming back to. Coming back to. Electric guitar returns, piano lands softly underneath, organ fades like evening air. Maybe I wasn't lost, maybe I just never stayed. Long enough to know. Some nights don't try to impress you, they just stay. I drove until the signs got smaller, until the stations disappeared, until the road stopped giving answers and silence finally appeared. I kept old jackets in the backseat, maps folded thin from years of use. Every town became a memory before I had time to choose. People always said, you're lucky, you can go anywhere. But nobody ever talks about what happens when nowhere feels different. The electric guitar kept moving slowly, like it already knew the truth. And somehow the farther I traveled, the closer I felt to you. Then one evening you said quietly, you don't have to earn rest. And I didn't know what to say. The night didn't ask me to leave, didn't ask me who I'd been, didn't ask for explanations or where the next road had been. The night didn't ask me to leave, it just stayed and let me breathe. And for the first time, I didn't feel like disappearing. Like disappearing. You talked about ordinary mornings, like they belonged in songs somehow. Coffee cups and open windows, like right here was enough somehow. You asked, when was the last time you stayed somewhere without counting the hours? I laughed because I didn't remember. The piano opened wider, the organ softened every line. And suddenly all my old reasons started losing time. Maybe freedom isn't movement, maybe peace isn't escape. Maybe I've spent years leaving because staying felt too brave. And for Electric becoming someone who never needed anybody. But maybe that wasn't strength. Maybe strength is staying long enough to be known and not leaving. When somebody finally sees you, the night didn't ask me to leave, didn't ask me to keep running, didn't ask me to stay forever, only asked me to stop, and maybe that's enough. The night didn't ask me to leave, and somehow I understood. After all this time, being still can feel this good. Feel this good. Feel this good. Some nights don't try to impress you. They just stay. I drove until the signs got smaller, until the stations disappeared. I drove until the signs got smaller, until the stations disappeared. Until the road stopped giving answers and silence finally appeared. I kept old jackets in the backseat, maps folded thin from years of use. Every town became a memory before I had time to choose. People always said, you're lucky, you can go anywhere. But nobody ever talks about what happens when nowhere feels different. The electric guitar kept moving slowly, like it already knew the truth. And somehow, the farther I traveled, the closer I felt to you. Then one evening you said quietly, you don't have to earn rest. And I didn't know what to say. The night didn't ask me to leave, didn't ask me who I'd been, didn't ask for explanations or where the next road had been. The night didn't ask me to leave, it just stayed and let me breathe. And for the first time I didn't feel like disappearing. Some nights don't try to impress you, they just stay. I drove until the signs got smaller, until the stations disappeared, until the road. I used to think every road sounded different. Another station near the county line, another coffee gone cold again, another conversation cut too early before it could become a friend. I always kept my bags half-packed, like staying meant giving in, like roots belong to other people and movement meant I win. I learned every shortcut out of town, every back road, every sign. But somewhere after all these years, nothing felt like mine. Then one evening through an open doorway, you looked up, and didn't ask me where I've been. You just smiled and said, "You look like somebody who forgot how to stop." And I laughed, 'cause you were right. Stay until the street lights fade, until the morning finds the room, until these restless hands remember they don't always have to move. Stay until the street lights fade, until the night becomes the day. And maybe for the first time I won't leave, just because I can. Stay. You talked about small traditions, like they carry their own weight. Sunday records, kitchen windows, dinners running late. You said people think life happens later, but maybe this is it. I looked around, and suddenly the room felt larger. The piano opened quietly, electric guitar stretched long notes, and somehow every mile behind me stopped asking to be noticed. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace is in control. Maybe I've been chasing movement instead of something whole. Stay until the street lights fade, until the morning finds the room, until these restless hands remember they don't always have to move. Stay until the street lights fade, until the night becomes the day. Maybe for the first time I won't leave, just because I can. Stay. Electric guitar rises softly, warm overdrive and gentle delay. The melody stretches upward, like headlights disappearing into dawn. I thought the road would recognize me after all the years I gave. But roads don't remember names, people do. And maybe that's why this feels different. Maybe that's why I'm afraid. Because this time I wanna stay. Stay until the street lights fade, until tomorrow reaches through, until these old songs stop sounding like something I outgrew. Stay until the street lights fade, and if the morning asks my name, tell it I'm still here, and that's enough. Still here. Still here. Plastic guitar returns softly. Piano holds a final chord. Electric guitar disappears into air. For all the roads I used to follow, tonight I followed you. Don't ask where you've been. I left another town this morning without remembering the street. Coffee cooling in the cup holder, dust collecting on the seat. I used to call that independence, like moving men I couldn't lose, like nobody could disappoint me if nobody got to choose. I learned how to travel lightly, learned how to leave before the rain, learned how to make every ending sound temporary again. But somewhere after midnight, your voice stayed. You never asked me to stop, never asked me what came next. You only said you looked tired, and somehow it felt like rest. Somewhere between goodbye and home, I stopped counting miles, stopped chasing every horizon, stopped pretending all the while. Somewhere between goodbye and home, I found something true. And after every road I followed, I kept coming back to you. Back to you, back to you. You talked about ordinary evenings like they were worth remembering. Open windows, old records, and mornings without leaving. You asked, when was the last time you stayed somewhere without checking the clock? I laughed because I couldn't remember. The electric guitar kept breathing, bass moved slowly underneath, and somehow all my old directions started feeling incomplete. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace is an escape, maybe all this moving was only another way to wait. Somewhere between goodbye and home, I stopped counting miles, stopped chasing every horizon, stopped pretending all the while. Somewhere between goodbye and home, I found something true. And after every road I followed, I kept coming back to you. Back to you, back to you, yeah. Electric could divide, overdrive, living lives. I thought I needed movement to prove I was alive, but maybe being alive is opening the door and not leaving the first chance you get. And maybe that's what this is. Somewhere between goodbye and home, I finally understood because I already know. Home was a place, turns out it was a person. The room feels wide and quiet. Some roads don't end, they just become memories. I used to leave before attachment, before names turned into plans, before mornings started meaning more than places on a map. Told myself that moving forward meant never turning around, like standing still too long would somehow pull me down. I kept old receipts inside my pockets, old songs inside my head, and every place that almost kept me became another road instead. Until one night you asked me something simple. You said, if you finally found what you've been looking for, would you even recognize it? And I didn't answer. I kept driving past the lights, thinking something waited farther on. Another town, another feeling, another place to belong. I kept driving past the lights, but somewhere in the middle of blue, I realized I wasn't looking ahead anymore. I was looking for you, looking for you. Talked about ordinary evenings like they had their own kind of grace, open windows and late conversations, and not needing to escape. You said, maybe life isn't somewhere else, maybe it starts when you stop leaving. I laughed because nobody had ever made staying sound so alive. The fretless bass moves slowly, the piano widened every line, and suddenly all my old reasons didn't fit anymore. Maybe freedom isn't movement, maybe peace is in control, maybe some roads keep getting longer until somebody makes them small. I kept driving past the lights, thinking something waited farther on. Another town, another feeling, another place to belong. I kept driving past the lights, but somewhere in the middle of blue, I realized I wasn't looking ahead anymore. I was looking for you, looking for you. I thought distance made me fearless, I thought movement made me whole, but roads only teach direction, they don't teach how to stay. And maybe that's what this was all along. The lights until there were none left to chase, and suddenly all I wanted was one familiar place. I kept driving past the lights. Now I finally understand. Home was never a destination. It was someone holding out their hand, holding out their hand. Fingerpick ethos, one final note. Everything slowly disappeared.